Hi there, my crafty friends. It's Ashley Pfeiffer, the maker behind Stamped AF. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. And this week's Creating for Christmas video is using Tiny Keepsakes. That is my product of the week. And when you order this with me before end of day Sunday, September 22nd, you have your choice of 2 free gifts. One is the snowman embellishment kit that is part of snowman season. It doesn't come with all these little pieces of cardstock, but it does come with this and all of these cute little scarves and mitts and toques and some washi tape. Or you can choose any roll of ribbon from the annual or holiday catalogs. And the only caveat is that if it is a 2-roll ribbon, it's just one product number. So you can get the Come Together combo pack or the Magnolia Lane combo pack. It just has to be one order number. So any ribbon, current, from holiday or annual catalog, when you purchase this bundle, which is $65.50, and it's a must-have to add to your stash. It is just adorable. Show you a couple of the cute versions of this I've made already. So there's that one. There's this one, and that's using the little mittens from the snowman embellishment kit. There is this one. Hey there, pumpkin. And then these are the ones that I made on my Facebook Live this week. And those ones just use DSP from the Monster Bash suite. The rest of them use cardstock. So if you have any treats that you ever need to give, this box is going to be perfect. There's the full-size mini or the curvy keepsake box, and this is the tiny or the mini keepsake box. But they are amazing. So on to this week's. We are doing something totally different here. We are going to use the mercury acetate. It is so cute. And then I've got just this tiny little tag on here. So let's open this up. The only problem is once you put a tag on it, you can't really open it again. So we can undo that, or you can just trust that what I've got in here is what I've got in here. But let's take this off. So this is just some of the metallic thread. And of course I should have undone it sooner. This is, in this bundle, not only do you get the amazing die for this, but you get all these stitch tags. So there's a square, an oval, a star, a heart, and this little teardrop. So I used the square and embossed the snowflake that is one of the stamps in here, and then just used 'Tis the Season from Itty Bitty Greetings. Made 2 of these using the silver glimmer paper. And then, let's get this glare out here for you. Also use the Ornate Frames dies with a piece of vellum. So we're going to do all of that. But I wanted to show you, this is just not working, of course. It's just a tea light from Dollar Tree. So it doesn't even have to be an edible treat that you put in here. I know the light doesn't really give you the best impression of what's in there, but it's so cute. Okay, so there's that. Now, with this mercury acetate, I used the one that's more cracked the first time. You can put cardstock under here and it is just gorgeous. This time we're going to use the dot one. And if you purchase one of my paper shares, you will get you'll get 4 sheets of the mercury acetate for free. 4 6x6, so you get 2 of each of the 2 patterns for free. And let me tell you, I was not going to purchase this, but I purchased one of my own paper shares, and I can't get enough of this stuff, so I'm totally going to be ordering more. And that is the beauty of a paper share. You get all of it, a little bit, to try, and then you decide what it is that you can't live without, and then you order full packs of that. So I'm going to run this through the Big Shot, but I will tell you there is a lot of cracking because this is acetate. It is thicker. So there's going to be a whole lot of noise when you run this through your Big Shot. It's totally normal. So I just ran it through one way this time. Usually I would take it back and forth and it would probably pop out a little easier if I did do that. But I'm also recording this video before everyone is up for the day, so I don't want to wake them up with a heart attack from all that noise. Again, we're using this little snowflake. And we'll use a piece of, I think I have champagne foil this time instead of silver. And that's fine. I don't think anyone's going to be like, oh my God, that doesn't match. Minor change of plans. Because we're using champagne this time, let's use the sparkle shimmer paper to do our little bows. We'll just pop all of these pieces on here. I'll run them all through at the same time. So these are those ornate frame dies that go with the Monster Bash suite. I do not have the stamp set. We're just going to line that up on the vellum. We've got our little square here. And then we've got our bows on here. So not only is my special the bundle this week, but you're definitely going to want to get the bundle versus just the die. Well, the dies it comes with that as well, but the stamps have this buffalo check and they have like this candy cane stripe and then these adorable little sentiments that go with it. So not only do you save the 10% on the bundle and then you get these freebies from me, you're not going to want to live without the stamp set. There are some times, like with the Monster Bash dies, that you can just get one. You don't need the bundle, but this time you're going to want both. Trust me. Okay, so there's our vellum. There's our snowflake. Just lots of little pieces here. And then I just have a piece of, again, the silver metallic thread so that we can tie it on. And then just a piece of the Whisper White. It's probably 1/8 ribbon. Cut a little piece of that. Silver would look gorgeous too, but I don't have any silver ribbon. Okay, so let's emboss this little snowflake. And then we just need a scrap of Whisper White for our sentiment. For the snowflake, I use the new Shimmer White embossing powder, but you use whatever you've got on hand. Here's your embossing buddy. And when you're stamping on metallic paper, it can be really hard to get it not to slide. Just apply even pressure. With this embossing powder, you always want to give it a shake because there is quite a gray undertone. So I shake it every single time. And with our itty bitty greetings, we're just using the 'Tis the Season, and I use the Delicata ink. Where is it? So this is new in the holiday catalog. We're just going to trim that. No punch. Okay, I know it feels like we've got a million things going on here. Just a couple. So I'm quickly going to set this. It can be a little difficult to tell when it's set. That's interesting. Okay, and then we're just gonna close crop this. So if you are on Facebook and haven't checked out my Facebook Live from this week, I made 3 projects. Usually I just make one. We're in and out in half an hour, but it was just over an hour last night, and we made 3 projects. So you may want to check that out. It was a good time. So I just tied a little knot in this. You could tie a bow if you'd like. It's not even a pretty knot, is it? I still haven't figured out how to tie a square knot. One of these days. I'm sure I do it, just not intentionally. Now we're just gonna pop this up on a dimensional. We just need one. Actually, we could use some minis in there, and then we'll mount the bows that way instead of glue, because glue is going to take a minute to dry. And I've taken enough of your time. If you watch videos like me, though, you watch them at a quicker speed. I don't have time to watch them at regular speed. I always watch videos at about 1.5. Okay, so we can put that one on there. We'll have this one pointing up on there. And then you've still got a bit of stick that is exposed. You can do that. Add a little bit of glue. just to this side. Probably should have threaded this through already, but oh well. You may want to do this part before you attach it, but that wasn't too bad, was it? Okay, so we are ready to attach that. Now, I showed you that I put an electric tea light in there. You can also fill it with candy. I know this, we're doing a Christmas one, but I had these leftover candy corns from the one that I made last night. And if you put something that is colorful in here, you can see it from the outside. Now again, if you were making this out of cardstock, it would have some give and take. This acetate does not. So you want to latch it onto the little lip on that side, and the little lip on that side, and then it secures it. Now, obviously I only have a couple in here, but you get the idea about the color. So let's put these back on. Whoops. A little trickier when your thread has already been bent from tying it the first time. And now it's twisted and good times. I can tell you for sure that when you wake up in the morning and decide to record a video, your manual dexterity is not quite where it was the night before. So maybe don't try and tie thread as people are watching. You could also pop this up on a dimensional just on the side. But the only thing you have to remember is that this, you need your recipient to be able to get into this. So you don't want to tie it in a knot. Otherwise, they're going to have to cut it off to get into it, and then they won't be able to tie it back up. I can tell you this was a lot easier when I didn't have my camera recording it. Okay, we're skipping the thread this morning. This just is not working. So I would just pop it up on a dimensional, maybe on that side, but you get the idea. My fingers are not working yet this morning. So that is all for this week. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you will consider subscribing to my channel to catch a new video each and every week, at least one video. From now until Christmas, I am doing my Creating for Christmas every Friday. So thank you, my crafty friends, for joining me, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.